Welcome to Final Whistle Football News, the home of daily football and transfer updates. Subscribe now and join the community of true football lovers. Never miss a moment from the beautiful game. My news is: have Vinícius Jr and Rodrygo been called up for the Brazil national team's October friendlies? Brazil will play friendlies against Japan and South Korea in Asia. The October international break is nearly upon us, with Real Madrid having one more game against Villarreal in La Liga before then. Several of the national teams have announced their preliminary squads for the upcoming games. Former Real Madrid head coach Carlo Ancelotti is now in charge of Brazil, having taken the job after the 2024-25 season with Los Blancos. The Italian has announced his squad for the friendly games in Asia against Japan and South Korea. Real Madrid pair Vinícius Jr and Rodrygo were not called up for the September World Cup qualifiers, but are they in this month's squad? Real Madrid trio called up by Brazil national team. Carlo Ancelotti has indeed called both Vinícius Jr and Rodrygo up for the games, as well as centre-back Eder Militao. All three did not feature during the World Cup qualifiers in September against Bolivia and Chile. Brazil had already qualified for the 2025 World Cup, so the two games were not vital, although they still wanted good results. In the second game against Bolivia, Ancelotti looked to give players who play their trade in Brazil a chance to start the game. That was one of the reasons why Vini Jr did not receive a call-up. The legendary coach believed he would benefit from rest rather than traveling to South America for a game that was not significant in the qualifying process. Eder Militao had just returned from injury, having played only a handful of games, so he was also given time to rest. Rodrygo was a different issue. The 24-year-old was not playing much for Real Madrid, with just a few substitute appearances under Xabi Alonso. Ancelotti commented on the forward, saying he was an important player for his country. However, he also said he wants players in form for their club, which was not the case for Rodrygo. The Brazilian played the final 20 minutes of the game against FC Kairat and had a good performance. He set up Eduardo Camavinga's first ever goal in the Champions League after great work from Rodrygo. The World Cup is next season, and with a vast amount of players to choose from for Brazil, Rodrygo will hope to stay in contention. To do that, he must keep his playing time and form in a good place during this season. If that happens, there is no doubt he will get the call-up. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Final Whistle Football News, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop with the latest transfer news and rumors. One more thing, what are your thoughts on these updates? Comment below.